And then the last piece that we looked at again was the macroeconomic factors. Try to keep the piece relatively Bitcoin-centric, but I picked kind of two data points that were worth looking at. One is ISM, and so what we're looking at here is essentially a survey of all manufacturing economic pieces of information. Bitcoin has historically had a very high correlation to ISM. We have these very brief periods of kind of decorrelation. We saw this, I believe, in 2012, late 2018, before the 2019 run-up. And recently, we've kind of seen this decoupling of continued decline in ISM while Bitcoin's continued to tick up over the last few months. What does that indicate? The reason for those kind of decoupling or periods of divergences is because whenever you have a sharp economic decline, the Fed steps in with liquidity to kind of counteract that economic decline. And so I think it's kind of a reflection of the sentiment of market participants in terms of thinking that we've kind of reached max hawkishness, for lack of a better term, with monetary policy. People, being forward-looking in the market are viewing Bitcoin as kind of a gauge for that kind of pivot in monetary policy over the next 8-12 months. And then the other macroeconomic metric that we included was the DXY, which is the dollar index. So it looks at the dollar measured against other major fiat currencies. Specifically in the piece, we looked at the year-over-year change. So what's the measure of the Dixie today relative to what it was a year ago today? And we can see that Bitcoin is historically traded, again, with a very high correlation to this. And as you'll see in the report, the year-over-year change in the DXY continues to decline, which, if that trend continues, should be a positive thing for BTC.